Hello. The other night, I was watching some things on television, and all of a sudden, the person on the screen said, "It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?" And I was struck by the way in which that statement caught my attention. For many months on and off, you and I have been talking about your other self, your inner child. All of us know who I'm talking about. That part of yourself is immature. That part of yourself is real. But that part of yourself has no real understanding of reality. And the reason is because it lives inside you. And when something lives inside you, it only understands the real world through your emotions. Beyond that, it is a child. It looks like you, it's as old as you, but does not understand consequences because there is no reality. It wants what it wants when it wants it. And the reason is it loves you and exists for only one reason. It exists to bring joy and pleasure into your life. What I find is that the parent in most of the people who come into our office doesn't see that child as the joy and love in their life. What do I mean by that? If that part of yourself didn't exist, all the fun, all the excitement, all the joy, all the pleasure in your life would be gone. That part of yourself exists to bring all those factors into your life. But it's immature. And children are very interesting. Did you notice that for a child to prosper, it needs to be loved, but it also needs limits? For those of you who have beginning and older teenagers, you realize that they are constantly pressing against the boundaries. The reason they press against the boundaries is because they really have no full understanding of the real world and think they can do anything. So without the boundaries, they become anxious. And that anxiety leads to further pressing against the boundaries, wishing and hoping that control will be there and they will and cannot go out of control. What does that have to do with AccuWeight Loss? It has to do with you parenting your other self, parenting your other child, parenting and loving that self. Part of the problem is when you find it difficult to love that self because of old habit or situations and circumstances, you find it more difficult to stay within the boundaries that are set by AccuWeight Loss. All of you know the program works. All of you who've worked with me realize without any question that if you do the program the way it's designed to be done, there is no question you will end up every single month losing at least 15 pounds and only fat. The shape of your body will change dramatically. Your sense of self, your sense of confidence will grow. But what difference does it make if it's all dry? There is no joy. There is no fun. There is no confidence. So what is it that I want from you? I want you to this week acknowledge your child self, your other self, your alter ego. And I want you to tell it that you're aware of it, that you thank it for bringing joy and pleasure into your life, but also you're going to set limits on it, because when you're bored, when you're angry, when you're upset, when you're frustrated, it can't do its job. It can't bring fun and joy into your life because your emotions are blocking it. But if you acknowledge it, if you tell it you love it, you're aware of what it's doing, and work together with it, the weight will simply fall away. Thank you for listening to me. Say hello to your other self. I'm going to have a conversation with mine now. Till next time, take care.